I'm here with head coach Ty Evans and forward Lyric Cole. After Coach Evans picked up his second win of the season, took down Trevecca Nazarene 84-80. Coach, you had a big second half. You were down at halftime 47-41. Second half came out, outscored Trevecca 43-33. Just talk about just the big second half performance, just the non-stop defense pressure by your team tonight.
It was easy. This young lady that's standing right next to me, she was a catalyst. I mean, just her relentless effort on the boards. We talked about defense and rebounding at halftime, and I think she exemplified that. You know, she was relentless on the glass, and without her playing the way she played, we definitely wouldn't have came out here with a win. So just super proud of her. But I wasn't worried about it because she told me before the game that she was ready. And one thing about Lyric Cole, she comes ready to play every single game. So I wasn't worried about it. So she came through.
Lyric, you were definitely ready out there. You had a double-double. You had 19 points. You had 10 rebounds. Just talk about your performance tonight.
Well, the first half I feel like, came out slow. But after, the second half, we had a talk. We started playing our game. And, it just came easy. We just played like ourselves. So, yeah, it was easy.
All right. Question I got for you, Lyric. You're down early. What was the message from Coach to kind of keep you all going in the game and going at them in the game to kind of eventually come back?
He said pick it up. Basically, he was like, play our game, play how we practice, and I think we did that and executed, and we're out to win.
One thing I did notice during the game is you kept finding the open spots, kind of diving into the open spots and presenting yourself. Is that something you kind of looked at when you going into this game, or just something that kind of found itself and presented itself?
No, we practice what we do in the game, so we all have roles, and that's one of my roles: finding the open spots, cutting hard, being on the boards. So when I started doing that, then just the game came easy. So basically, I did what Coach, he taught me to do.
And Coach Ty, I got to ask, third quarters, that's been the quarter for you since you've been here, pretty much. I mean, what is the speech that you're doing and bringing and giving them to come out and just take over the game?
It's really no speech, man. I just speak from the heart. I try not to use coach speak, and like I said, they're all my daughters. I treat them that way, so I talk to them like I would talk to my daughter. I wasn't yelling and screaming. They knew after the first quarter what we had to do. We had to come out of the zone because they were shooting the lights out. They knew we wasn't playing Tennessee State basketball. And the only thing I told them at halftime was, I'm only evaluating you off effort and attitude. That's it, effort and attitude. That'll take care of execution. You can run a play the right way and do everything right, and the shot still may not fall. But that has nothing to do with the effort that it takes to go get that offensive rebound. And I thought in the second half, we started to play more like Tennessee State. We're not there yet. We're not there yet, but we started to play more like Tennessee State. We talk about press play. We talk about being relentless, diving after loose balls, getting all the 50-50 balls. You saw glimpses of it, but it's not where it needs to be. But we're going to keep working.
Third game in a row with over 20 turnovers forced. I know that's what you want to do. You've been talking about that since you've been here. Talk about how happy you are with that, Coach.
I don't really look at the number, but how many was it? Was it 22? It should have been 32. And that's the thing. We're still not, and am I lying, Larry?
No.
We're still looking at passes that we should be stealing. We're still out of position, more so than what I would like. But like I said before, we got 8 new players. We're still learning the system. We practice great. But when those lights come on, sometimes we have what's called game slippage. But hopefully, in the next 2 or 3 weeks, we can hone in after we got chatting about 48 hours. We have a few days off. We're going to clean up some things. So I see glimpses of it, but it's not where it needs to be. Right now it's a middle school press. In December, it'll be a high school press. Hopefully by the end of January, February, it'll be a college press.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Thank you.